Have you ever wondered how some couples seem to navigate through life's ups and downs with such ease, always seeming to be on the same page? Well, let me let you in on their secret. It's all about communication. Yes, you heard it right. In today's video, we're going to uncover the power of communication, building connection in relationships. Imagine communication as the bridge that connects two hearts, allowing love, ideas, and understanding to flow freely. It's not just about talking, but truly connecting, listening, and understanding each other at a deeper level. But here's the thing. Building this bridge isn't always easy. It takes effort, patience, and a whole lot of love. We're diving into the essentials of effective communication, breaking down the barriers that prevent us from truly connecting with our partners. From the importance of active listening and empathy to expressing ourselves with clarity and kindness, we've got actionable tips that can transform the way you relate to your partner. But that's not all. We'll also explore how to handle disagreements constructively, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. We believe that every conversation, even the tough ones, is a chance to strengthen your bond. Whether you're in a thriving relationship, looking to deepen your connection, or you're working through some challenges, mastering the art of communication can open up a whole new world of intimacy and partnership. So, stay tuned as we embark on this journey together, unlocking the power of communication to build stronger, more meaningful connections. Trust us, this is a video you won't want to miss. Let's transform the way we talk and listen and watch our relationships flourish like never before. Let's get started. The essence of listening, the first step to understanding. In the fabric of human connection, listening weaves the strongest thread, binding hearts with the gentle art of understanding. Marcus Aurelius, a sage of ancient wisdom, eloquently remarked, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This profound insight is not just a matter of arithmetic, but a philosophy of life, inviting us to embrace the sacred silence that listening requires. Listening is the soil from which the flowers of understanding and empathy bloom. It is an act of love, a silent acknowledgement that the other's thoughts and feelings are worthy of our time and attention. Imagine standing in the midst of a storm, your voice lost in the howl of the wind. Now, imagine a presence, calm and unwavering, that listens beyond the noise, reaching for your words with a heart full of intent. This is the essence of listening. It is to say, without words, "You matter, your feelings are valid, your thoughts illuminate my world." Aurelius would urge us to consider, is not the soul a sanctuary of serenity, where silence speaks the language of empathy? By truly listening, we honor the stories untold, the sorrows unshared, and the joys waiting to be celebrated, paving the way for connections that transcend the spoken word, nurtured by the silent beats of understanding. The art of vulnerability, embracing authenticity. Vulnerability is the dawn of authenticity, the moment we step into the light, unguarded, allowing our true selves to be seen and known. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations on Life, counseled, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This invitation to embrace our fate with love extends to how we present ourselves to the world, authentically with all our flaws and beauty. To be vulnerable is to stand at the edge of a cliff, your heart beating a frantic rhythm as you prepare to reveal your true self to someone. It is a leap of faith, driven by the courage to be seen, to be known, and to be loved for who we truly are. To love is to be vulnerable, Aurelius might say, and to be vulnerable is to be alive. In the act of exposing our inner selves, we find strength not in the armor we wear, but in the scars we share. This is the art of vulnerability, building connections not on the shaky ground of pretense, but on the solid foundation of our authentic beings. Through this courage, we invite others to shed their masks, fostering a space where genuine connections can flourish, nurtured by the honesty of our shared humanity. Conflict and resolution, the path to deeper bonds. Conflict is the fire through which the steel of our relationships is tempered and strengthened. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way, Marcus Aurelius reminded us. This wisdom teaches us to view conflict not as a harbinger of division, but as an opportunity for growth and understanding. Through the crucible of disagreement, we are offered a chance to learn about each other's values, fears, and dreams. It is within the heat of conflict that the true strength of our bonds is tested and can emerge more resilient than before. Marcus Aurelius, with his deep understanding of human nature, would see conflict as a mirror reflecting our deepest insecurities and our greatest potentials for growth. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is not merely a call to overcome obstacles, but an invitation to engage with them, to understand them, and in doing so, understand ourselves and each other more profoundly. In navigating the stormy seas of conflict, we discover not only the resilience of our connections, but also the paths to deeper understanding and empathy. It is in these moments of tension that the opportunity for resolution emerges as a beacon of hope. By approaching disagreements with a mindset geared towards finding common ground and mutual understanding, we embark on a journey towards healing and strengthening our bonds. As Aurelius would counsel, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. In our context, it means letting go of the need to win and instead focusing on the goal of fostering a deeper connection, healing the rifts that conflict has exposed. The power of empathy, walking in their shoes. Empathy, the art of feeling with another, is the bridge that connects isolated islands of individual experience, creating a landscape of shared humanity. Whenever you feel pain, remember that you are not alone. Many suffer as you do, Marcus Aurelius could remind us, highlighting the universal nature of suffering and the power of empathy to alleviate it. Empathy is the heartbeat of connection, a gentle reminder that beneath the surface of our diverse experiences lies a common vulnerability, a shared capacity for joy and sorrow. To empathize is to journey into the heart of another's pain or joy, to sit with them in the shadows or dance with them in the light without judgment or reservation. It requires an openness of heart, a willingness to be moved and transformed by the experiences of others. As Aurelius might suggest, dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. In empathy, we run not alone, but together, our hearts beating in unison, our spirits lifted by the shared understanding that we are, in our essence, reflections of one another. Patience and time, the slow bloom of connection. In the garden of connection, patience is the water that nurtures the slow bloom of understanding and love. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher who understood the rhythms of nature and life, advised, "Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience." Just as the seasons unfold in their own time, so too do the deepest connections in our lives, growing stronger and more beautiful with the passage of time. Patience in our interactions invites us to slow down, to appreciate the unfolding moments of connection, to listen more deeply, and to speak with more consideration. It teaches us to respect the journey of the other, understanding that, like us, they are navigating the complexities of life, sometimes stumbling, always learning. In patience, there is a quiet strength, a steady hand, guiding the fragile shoots of connection towards the sunlight of understanding. Time is a river that sweeps us along, but we are the river, Aurelius might say, encouraging us to embrace the flow of time in our relationships, to let love and understanding bloom in their own season, nurtured by the gentle waters of patience. Honesty and integrity, the pillars of trust. Trust is the foundation upon which the house of connection is built, and honesty and integrity are its pillars. Marcus Aurelius, a staunch advocate for virtue, stated, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This simple yet profound guidance serves as a compass in navigating our relationships, pointing us towards actions and words rooted in truth and moral integrity. In the realm of connection, honesty is the light that dispels the shadows of doubt and fear, while integrity is the steadfast commitment to align our actions with our values, even when no one is watching. Together, they create a sanctuary of trust, a space where vulnerability is welcomed and authenticity thrives. The color of your thoughts colors the world around you, Aurelius might remind us, underscoring the influence of our inner truth on the quality of our connections. In cultivating honesty and integrity, we not only build trust with others, but also fortify the trust within ourselves, creating a foundation strong enough to support the deepest and most enduring connections. Forgiveness and healing, releasing the past. Forgiveness is the gentle rain that washes away the scars of past hurts, nurturing the soil of our hearts for new growth. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, believed in the power of transformation, asserting, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This philosophy underpins the act of forgiveness, which is less about absolving others and more about liberating ourselves from the chains of bitterness and resentment. Forgiveness demands of us a profound strength, a willingness to look beyond the hurt to the healing horizon where peace awaits. It is a journey inward, a Stoic reflection on the nature of pain and the transformative power of letting go. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury, Aurelius would advise, suggesting that true power lies not in holding on to grievances, but in releasing them, thereby freeing ourselves from the cycle of anger and suffering. In the act of forgiveness, we find not only the path to personal peace, but also the bridge to rebuilding connections, offering a second chance to the garden of our relationships to bloom anew. Gratitude and appreciation, celebrating the gift of connection. Gratitude is the light that illuminates the ordinary, transforming it into extraordinary, the simple into the sublime. Marcus Aurelius, with his contemplative gaze upon the inner and outer worlds, noted, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." This introspection leads us to the wellspring of gratitude, where we recognize and celebrate the myriad gifts that life in its generosity bestows upon us, including the precious gift of connection. To live with gratitude is to walk through life with eyes wide open to the beauty and goodness that surround us. To see the miracle in a shared moment of laughter, the warmth in a comforting embrace, the joy in a shared triumph. It is to acknowledge, with a heart full of appreciation, the people who make our journey through life richer, more colorful, and infinitely more meaningful. He who receives a benefit with gratitude repays the first installment on his debt, Aurelius might say, reminding us that gratitude is not passive, but an active engagement with life, a way of reciprocating the love and kindness we have received by recognizing and valuing the presence of others in our lives. The balance of giving and receiving, the dance of love. The dance of love is a delicate balance between giving and receiving, a rhythm that guides the heart in the ebb and flow of connection. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations on Virtue and Balance, might reflect, The best way to avenge yourself is not to become like the wrongdoer. In the context of love and connection, this means not succumbing to selfishness or pride, but instead striving for a harmonious balance where giving and receiving are not transactions, but expressions of love and care. To give is to open our hearts, offering a part of ourselves without expectation of return. To receive is to accept the gift of another's heart with grace and gratitude. This dance is not always easy, for it requires vulnerability, trust, and the courage to be open to the love of others. Yet, in this balance, we find the essence of true connection, where love flows freely, unencumbered by scores kept or debts tallied. What is not good for the swarm, neither is it good for the bee, Aurelius might observe, highlighting the interconnectedness of our well-being. In the dance of giving and receiving, we discover that love, in its purest form, enriches both the giver and the receiver, creating a circle of connection that nourishes the soul. The journey of growth, together, building a shared future. The journey of building a shared future is a voyage of discovery, a path of growth that we walk hand in hand with those we love. Marcus Aurelius, a guide for the soul's journey, taught, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This wisdom speaks to the power of our shared visions and dreams to shape the future we build together. In nurturing positive, growth-oriented communication, we forge a bond that is not only about weathering storms, but also about celebrating the clear skies, learning and evolving with every step. Building a shared future means weaving our dreams and aspirations together, finding strength in our shared values and joy in our combined achievements. It is a commitment to support each other's growth, to cheer for each other's successes, and to offer comfort in times of struggle. Accept the things to which fate binds you, Aurelius would remind us, encouraging us to embrace the journey with all its twists and turns, knowing that it is together, in the sharing of our journey, that we find the deepest fulfillment and joy. In each of these dimensions of connection, listening, vulnerability, conflict resolution, empathy, patience, honesty, forgiveness, gratitude, as we draw our exploration to a close, we are reminded of Marcus Aurelius's wisdom that the journey of connection, grounded in the power of communication, is both an art and a practice. It's a path paved with listening, understanding, vulnerability, and above all, love. In our relationships, may we strive to embody these principles, building bridges of connection that withstand the tests of time and circumstance. Remember, the strength of our bonds lies not in the absence of conflict, but in our ability to navigate the storms together, guided by the light of empathy, patience, and mutual respect. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found value in our exploration, subscribe to continue unraveling the timeless wisdom that can enrich our lives and relationships. Until next time, may your communications open the door to deeper connections and a world brimming with understanding and love.